Hi, today I want to talk to you about the haunting voices of narcissism. Do you hear voices? I do, but I'm not crazy. They are voices from my past, my inner critics who haunt me to this day. I know who they are. They are my inner critics. Yeah, I haven't met you. My name is Mary Ellen Collins, and I'm the founder of the ministry, the Motherless Daughters Ministry, and I'm excited to bring you Monday morning ministry moments for you. Each week, you're going to receive some messages connecting all of us together, words of encouragement, uh, support, things that you can identify with. So today, I want you to make sure if you're aware of other motherless daughters who have had mothers with narcissistic behaviors, or have lived with individuals who have those narcissistic characteristics, share this with them. Make sure and tag someone to make sure that they watch this video. I want to hear from you. But let me tell you that if you have had narcissistic personalities in your life, you'll understand how those tapes continue to play long after that person is gone. How do those voices show up? Who are they? For me, they're my inner critics. So let me take you there. It's a new day. I get up, I'm rested and refreshed. I start my day, and then I hear her voice. She yells at me. She shows up when I make a mistake. I couldn't get away with it if I tried. She's always tells me what I have done wrong. She never calls me stupid, but her words sting. I hear her saying, I told you so. I find myself swirling into an abyss of self-pity. I try to stifle my inner critic with positive affirmations written about myself every day. Every morning I say, I am healthy. I am smart. I am caring. I love myself. Then I hear her voice saying, you sure think a lot of yourself. Prove it. If they are true, it should be easy to prove. I take the bait, and soon I am arguing and defending myself. With who? I realized that my inner critics, for me, and I had an S on that, I had two narcissistic aunts who were both part of my life after the loss of both my parents. Before I was 15, the war began, each aunt fighting for a piece of me to control. I made it through my adolescent years, but I ignored both of them, and I survived on my own. I did not realize that their voices would haunt, would transcend death and haunt and live in me today. Aunt number one, I'll keep names out of it. She was so focused on image and how things would look to others, but particularly how it would make her look. Referring to me, she would say, my niece is a registered nurse. I helped her make something out of herself. Poor girl. The truth was that she told me that I just needed to find a good man to marry and take care of me. When I protested, she told me it was good enough for her daughters, what made me think that I was better than them. One would think she'd be supportive, but not aunt number one. Then there was aunt number two. Aunt number two was always opinionated, telling me how she would do things differently, never just loving me for who I was. I was never good enough. My brother was, but not me. She was always bragging about my accomplishments on the outside. But boy, when the door shut, she was mean. She was very mean. She called me all sorts of names, and she would also criticize me for anything and everything. I couldn't wash the dishes correctly. I'm grateful that she financially supported my brother and me after the death of my mother, but she never let me forget it, what she did for me. Not my brother, just me. He was a joy. I was not. So here I am today, allowing them to taint my views and perspectives. Therapists would say to become friends with your inner critic. I'm not sure I can become friends with them. I do need to tame them. I need to quiet them. I will write a letter and send them both into retirement. So as we end our time together, my prayer is for you to know or ask you a question first, if you've had narcissism in your life. My prayer for you is to know that you're wonderfully made just as you are. Quiet your inner critic. You do not have to listen to them. The tapes may play in your head, but you can push the pause on the player. Who is your inner critic? Are you friends with them? Or do you need to send them into retirement? I also want you to know that the Motherless Daughters Ministry offers programming for daughters of narcissistic mothers. They're online for groups, and they're on site for groups also. So look us up in the website and look into that. If we can help you, we will. So as we close today, I just wish you a blessed, wonderful week, and I'll talk to you on Monday. Goodbye.